Although you might assume the toughest painting decision is choosing the color, it could actually be determining the finish, which refers to the sheen or shine of the surface after the paint dries. Paint finishes are available in flat or matte, eggshell, satin, SemiGloss, and high gloss, and each of these is best suited for specific projects. What many prospective painters often get stuck on, however, are the slight differences between satin and SemiGloss paint. Satin and SemiGloss are both excellent choices for a wide variety of applications, but making the right choice between the two subtly different finishes requires learning the pros and cons of each. What is a satin finish? Satin finish offers a mildly glossy veneer that is often described as velvety because it reflects enough light to give the walls a subtle glow. Its light matte-like qualities still allow the paint to be true to the color you selected, since it wouldn't be dramatically affected by sheen from the light. In these aspects, it is similar to and often confused with eggshell paint because they both gently reflect light without appearing too shiny. Pros: satin paint is commonly used due to its ability to absorb light, which means it better hides imperfections while also ensuring the paint color shines through without too much distortion from reflecting light. Satin is great to use in busy areas and those that get dirty frequently because it is more durable and easier to clean. This type of finish resists scuffs and stains, and it can hold up to certain cleaning products that may damage more matte finishes. In fact, because it hides imperfections while still holding up against damage in regular cleanings, satin is the most common interior paint finish in the United States. Cons: on the downside, satin's slightly increased reflectiveness means it can show imperfections, like dents, lumps, or scratches, more so than matte paints. It is also still shiny enough that it may distort and reduce the impact of particularly rich colors, which is why flat paint is typically preferable when you want dark shades. Best rooms to use a satin finish. Overall, family rooms, living rooms, hallways, foyers, and dining rooms are great options for satin finish paints because these frequently used rooms do best with a durable paint. While satin finish is reasonably tough and can be cleaned fairly easily, it is not particularly suited to areas where it will be regularly exposed to moisture. For this reason, it is best avoided in bathrooms with a tub or shower. Satin finish may be a good choice for kitchens, but if your kitchen gets very messy, humid, or wet, opt for something glossier. Similarly, while many homeowners use satin finish in their bedrooms, if you want a rich, dark hue, you may want something more matte. Alternatively, for children's rooms that are likely to get covered in markers, crayons, or grime, a glossier paint will be easier to clean. What is a SemiGloss finish? SemiGloss finishes are noticeably shinier than satin. Whereas satin finishes look somewhat velvety, SemiGloss has a constant luster. This level of paint sheen may be good for attracting the eye, but it may also make it harder to enjoy the base paint color, so the appearance is not right for every project. Pros: SemiGloss paint finish is especially resistant to scratches, dents, and even smudges. It's durable even in the most highly trafficked areas, and it is water and mildew resistant. This means it can be cleaned over and over without damage, even using strong cleaners, and it can also hold up to steamy cooking or hot showers. Cons: due to the amount of light it reflects, you'll be far more likely to see dents, dings, and scratches when you use a SemiGloss paint finish. This finish will also bring attention to brush strokes, streaks, or drips more than a satin finish, making it a little less DIY friendly. Best rooms to use a SemiGloss finish. Consider using SemiGloss paint on anything that gets touched often. This includes trim in high traffic areas, such as living rooms, kitchens, hallways, and entryways, as well as doorways, window frames, doors, banisters, cabinets, chair rails, and other types of molding. The water and mildew resistant properties of this finish mean it is also great for areas that need to be cleaned routinely or spaces that are regularly exposed to moisture, including kids' rooms, laundry rooms, bathrooms, and kitchens. Some rooms, most notably the kitchen, are well suited to both satin and SemiGloss finishes. In these cases, it's important to consider your specific needs and preferences. For example, if your walls are not perfectly smooth, if you're doing a DIY paint job, or if your walls have some damage, satin is preferable because it is a little more forgiving of imperfections. Application and appearance. In the great debate between satin and SemiGloss, the choice largely comes down to aesthetics and preference. When you're about to tackle a painting project and can't decide on a finish, think about what decor style you're aiming for, or what feeling you want to evoke in the room. For example, SemiGloss reflects more light than satin, which can make darker spaces look brighter. lighter, a little bigger, and a bit more glamorous. This can be a detriment. However, when you want to create a dark, cozy space, or when you're trying to paint a room that has a lot of glare from a large window or powerful lights, which may be better suited for a satin finish. Cleaning and touching up painted surfaces. Painted surfaces typically require cleaning and touching up at some point. Both satin and semi-gloss paints are durable for cleaning, but semi-gloss paint has more of the extra protective gloss element that can be scrubbed, so it's easier to clean up stains from markers, crayons, and spilled foods with a soapy dish towel. Whereas semi-gloss is better for cleanup, satin is better for touch-ups because it is far more forgiving. Satin vs semi-gloss paint. Both satin and semi-gloss paints are strong, middle-of-the-road finish options that have many similar benefits and drawbacks. When deciding between the two, it's important to remember that while satin has an appearance many people prefer in living rooms, bedrooms, and hallways, and the finish is more forgiving of flaws, it is still not as true to shade or easy to use as flat paints. Similarly, while both paints are fairly durable and easy to clean, semi-gloss paint is slightly more so. Plus, it offers moisture and mildew resistance, making it a better option for bathrooms and other moist areas. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.